Okay, good evening everyone and welcome to day 12 of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. As usual, we've got a roundup from today's papers. Sun, obviously very different reporting to the Mirror. And this is the Daily Mail's take on things. And as usual, once again, we'll go to Bang Showbiz owner Rick Sky for his take on today's developments in court.
Hi. What was very gratifying, Jack just pointing out about the newspaper reports, is that many of the things that we led on yesterday, which I thought were pretty salient to the case, the newspapers have picked up today. Maybe that's because of my history as a tabloid journalist, so I know really what they're going to be leading on. But they had big pieces on Kate Moss allegations. They had big pieces on Elon Musk and his offer of 24/7 security. Okay, so we're in day 12 now. This is a very, very long trial, and it's, and are we halfway there? It looks as though we might be. Certainly, from my experience, this is one of the most entertaining and blockbusting trials, certainly celebrity trials, there's ever been. It's fascinating. Today gives us a chance to pause for breath a little bit, because the allegations and the denials are, seem to have a consistency to them. If the various incidents are a little bit different, it's still the same consistency. And I can't help but think, the one thing that I'm thinking about all the time in this case is how a couple who loved each other so much and were so devoted to each other, how it could turn in the space of months, maybe less than a year, into a really horrible, toxic, violent, allegedly violent relationship. So that's something that we should all, be aware of. It frames it in the bigger picture. Okay, today. So what happened today? We had Amber Heard taking the stand again and saying that Johnny tried to suffocate her with a pillow, and he punched her. All these things, and she's now brought in a couple of, I don't want to call them friends because they might not necessarily be friends, but certainly she's brought in a couple of people who are going to back up her claim. I think it's Melissa Iglesias and Joshua Drew. Joshua Drew lived in the penthouse penthouse block that Depp was living in, and they're both saying yes, that she would, that Amber would ring them and say, Johnny's hit me, look at the marks, blah 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 blah. So we've got that. Then you've got the QC, the Johnny Depp's QC, trying to rubbish all those claims all the time, saying, "Are you sure? I think you're lying, Miss Heard, aren't you?" And what she's basically saying is, the pictures that you're showing, or you've shown, that claim you're injured, they've been set up, they're manufactured, and Amber is denying all that. She's saying, well, how come you could appear on a TV show looking so immaculate when you've got all these bruises? And Amber is saying, I used a lot of makeup. There's a very interesting incident with one of the nurses, with a nurse, where Amber went to her, and the medical records don't really show much evidence of any injuries. And she said, well, I had a cut lip, and I think the nurse wrote that down. To which the QC says, I put it to you that you bit your own lip. So we're getting into this kind of very, very minute, people trying to deny, say, or what Amber's accusing Johnny of, in minute forensic detail, hoping, I suppose, that she'll trip up somewhere along the line. But really, again, it's been about Amber's allegations that Johnny hit her, tried to suffocate her, beat her up. Again, looking back, we talked yesterday, didn't we, about Johnny's jealousy about other actors, and his cruel jibes about Leonardo DiCaprio and James Franco and Channing Tatum. I take it you remember Pumpkinhead and Potato Head and all that. But today, one of the arguments was about, again, Johnny jealous. He didn't want Amber to do any nude scenes, so that was another cause of an explosive row. Tomorrow, be more of the same, I think. But you know, temperature's ramping up here.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rick, and thanks to you for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow, around about the same time, for the latest from day 13. Thank you very much. Good night.
Any good?